MCP, or Model Context Protocol, it's something that every technical leader needs to understand. MCP is an open standard that defines how AI agents can talk to tools and services. That's it. That's the core idea. It was created by Anthropic and open sourced in November of 2024, and then it became one of the fastest adopted protocols in the history of AI infrastructure. Within a year, it went from just an internal experiment to something backed by OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, AWS, and even the Linux Foundation. So let's break down why. Okay, so here's the problem. Imagine you're building AI agents for your organization. You've got agents that need to search the web, query databases, interact with SaaS tools, and without a standard, every single one of those is a custom integration. Different auth, different formats, different error handling. So every time you add a new tool, you have to wire it up to every agent individually. Every custom integration is a surface area that you have to audit, monitor, and keep up to date. For a CIO, that's a huge liability. MCP collapses that N plus M problem. Each tool exposes itself through MCP once, and each agent speaks to MCP once. Done. The integration math goes from multiplicative to additive. So here's the part that honestly surprised me. Standards in tech usually take years to get adoption. OAuth took about 4 years. OpenAPI took about 5. MCP did it in 12 months. Anthropic created it, OpenAI adopted it, Google then adopted it, Microsoft built it into Windows, and by the end of 2025, it was donated to the Linux Foundation under the new Agentic AI Foundation that was co-founded by all of those. That almost never happens in tech. Competing companies agreeing on shared infrastructure this quickly? And the reason it happened is simple. Everyone realized the alternative, where nothing is interoperable and nothing scales. MCP was the off-ramp from that future. Okay, so that was the concept. Let me show you how to actually build with MCP. Recently, I built an MCP server with 2 tools. One of those tools searches DuckDuckGo, and the other takes a URL and retrieves the full web page content. Together, they give my agent the ability to search the web and resolve web pages. So here's my config. It's YAML, 2 tools are defined, each in just a handful of lines of code. The DuckDuckGo tool takes a search query and returns results. The web page tool takes a URL and gives back the content. That's it. 2 tools, a few minutes of setup, and now my agent can browse the web. Of course, the point here isn't the specific tools that I built. It's that once they exist as MCP tools, any agent that speaks MCP can now use them. I don't need to rebuild this for every agent framework I go to work with. That's MCP. If this was helpful, make sure you follow or subscribe for more content about building agentic systems.